Hey, how's it going, guys? Mush back at it with another video. This is gonna be a discussion style video, so after you guys watch it, definitely sound off in the comment section down below because I'm more so interested in hearing what you guys think rather than my own personal opinion, because my opinion is what it is on this topic. It is going to be what should the price be of Horizon Zero Dawn, the upcoming PC release of the game, and that's because while I might have an opinion of what the price should be, ultimately, my opinion on a topic like this really doesn't matter. They have to set the price point at a level where it sells really well. So while I might be willing to pay a certain price for Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, that might not be applicable to the larger PC audience. And I feel like this is something that I get twisted a little bit. I can admit when I get my argument wrong a little bit. And one time I said that I thought that Red Dead Redemption, if it came out on PC and if it was priced at $59.99, that it would sell really, really well on Steam. I thought Rockstar could get away with that, and a lot of you guys came out in the comment section below and you're like, that's ridiculous, I would never buy RDR for $60, it's a 10-year-old game, whatever the case may be. I know we're tackling an anecdotal audience and we're tackling a smaller audience that's not necessarily applicable to the entire Steam community, and I still think that if RDR was released at $60 it would sell, but maybe that wouldn't be the best price imaginable. And I always feel like this is an interesting topic just on the basis that PC is always going to be at this standstill where they are going to be getting some games later than their console counterparts. Horizon Zero Dawn is not the only one. This is something we've seen regularly in the history of PC gaming for the last 10 plus years, whether it be a game like Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, Yakuza 0, The Legend of Hero Trails of Cold Steel. I can go on, and there are times where these games are released very, very pricey on PC. I mean, look at an upcoming release like Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. I'm sure that game's going to be priced at $49.99 or even $59.99, but sometimes they can get away with a price point like that, especially when you're talking about a more niche game like a Legend of Heroes, where that audience is still probably going to pay for the game. However, in the case of Horizon Zero Dawn and all of these upcoming PlayStation titles that are coming to PC, it's going to be very interesting to see what they price these games at, because can you get away with pricing HZD for $49.99? I just don't think that makes a lot of sense, given the fact that this game is a PlayStation Hits title on PlayStation 4. I'm sure the PC version is going to come with a lot of benefits. We already know that ultra-wide support is going to be a thing, but that's just a natural inclusion when you bring a game to PC. This isn't something where, oh, because the game is going to have better visuals, oh, because it's going to have the PC exclusive features, that it should be priced at a higher level. I don't ever think that should really be the case. If that was true, then why aren't $59.99 new releases like a Doom Eternal priced more expensive than these other games that do come to PC and sometimes are priced a little bit heftier just because they have PC exclusive features? Or if that's the argument that you want to use, that argument is rather moot. Now, while I do think Horizon Zero Dawn could be in a similar boat as a Red Dead Redemption like I talked about, where they can price it a little bit higher and it would still sell really well, given the fact that this is Sony's first foray into releasing a major title on Steam. If you look at their first party lineup, I don't believe they've ever really done something like this. I know Death Stranding is going to beat it out on PC before Horizon Zero Dawn. However, Death Stranding's a little bit different, where Kojima's team is not owned by Sony. Sony funded that game. However, that isn't a studio owned by Sony. In the case of Guerrilla Games, that is entirely a first-party studio, so this is kind of uncharted territory for Sony. I mean, there have been some smaller titles, I believe, that have been released on PC, but nothing at this level, at least nothing in recent memory that I can recall off the top of my head. So how do you get the most cachet possible with PC gamers right out of the gate? I think it's by pricing this game at a really acceptable level at a $29.99 or a $19.99 price point. Maybe that's a little crazy. Maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself thinking that Sony is actually going to be this kind of PC gamers and price it at the same level as consoles, but I think that at a $20 price point level, everybody would check it out. It wouldn't be a game that a lot of people would wait on a sale for. If it ends up being, $50, which honestly, I could see them ending up doing that, I think that just paints a bad picture, not only because look at what Microsoft's doing. They're putting out Halo MCC at a very good price on PC. They're offering Game Pass, and then you can buy each of the games separately for $10 a pop. Are you telling me that HZD, there's argument to be made that it's worth $5 of those Halo games being bought separately or the entire Master Chief Collection. I know MCC is a great value, but that is a little bit of a disconnect when you compare what Microsoft is doing. Yes, you could look at some of the other lower key PC releases and be like, well, that game's $50, well, that game released at $60. Well, Borderlands 3 being released at $60 isn't something everybody's all too fond of right now, and that game did have a 50% off launch discount. Unfortunately, that launch discount is done, and the game is back up to $60. I don't know who the hell's going to be paying $60 for that. I just think that is way too high of a price point, but nonetheless, if it was up to me, if I was in Sony's shoes, I really think that for the majority of PlayStation fans, not necessarily PlayStation fans, I should say, for the new PC gamer that might not know everything about HZD, and I think this is a great opportunity to use Horizon Zero Dawn as a promotional tool ahead of the PlayStation 5's release. You can get people to play it, and if HZD 2, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, is a PlayStation 5 launch title, if it's a PlayStation 5 game that does get confirmed, well, if you get all of these PC gamers playing Horizon Zero Dawn 1, again, you use it as this pseudo-promotional tool, not only as a way to generate a lot of revenue, but alternatively promote the PlayStation 5, because I don't believe we're going to be getting PlayStation 5 exclusives day and day on PC. I do think we're going to be getting more PC exclusives. I think we're going to get Last of Us on PC. I think we're going to get some of the older Uncharted games, but I do think Sony is still very much focused on the console market, and they could use PC in a strategic way where they can put some older games on there, they can release them at quality price points, and then again, they can use it as a promotional tool to promote upcoming PlayStation 5 releases. I just think that makes all the sense in the world, and you do tackle a new audience by doing so. But not only do you have to price these games accordingly, I think people undervalue how important that is. You also have to offer a good PC port. Look, we already know that an FOV slider is not going to be in Horizon Zero Dawn, and this is kind of new ground for Sony. Yes, it's Guerrilla Games, but we're going to see how much money they're really investing into the PC version of this game. I could say that Microsoft had a lot of money with the PC version of Quantum Break, and you can see how that turned out. I can tell you that Microsoft had money when they brought Gears of War Ultimate Edition to PC. How did that turn out? A lot of the times with these publishers and developers' first foray into PC, especially bigger games like this, sometimes it's an absolute train wreck. You really can't get away with that in 2020 because you are going to get absolutely crapped on, and I think Sony knows that, and I hope they do, but fingers crossed that it does turn out well from a PC port standpoint and they do price it accordingly. Again, sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Really interested to hear what you guys said. I threw this question out on Twitter a little while ago and I got a lot of different answers on it, so I'm interested to see what the YouTube audience says. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.